The other rich tradition in the medieval period is the development of Gregorian chant, and this came from another idea, philosophical aesthetic idea that was very prevalent, and that's the idea of the harmony of the spheres. Oh, hold on, just a second. What up? All right, sorry, there's my mother. So mom in the middle of something, right? Okay, so where was I? Harmony of the spheres. So the idea of the harmony of the spheres was that there is this relationship between the celestial and the terrestrial, and that as the universe is harmonious, whole, beautiful, good, that this can be also depicted in the harmony and unity of art. And one of the most explicit ways is through the development of chant, which, if you know about music, I mean, you have bass, tenor, alto, soprano. The idea is that each of these voices and their interplay with each other mirrors the music of the spheres, the harmony of the spheres itself. Of course, this idea goes back to Pythagoras, which we talked about, and his development of the Western scale and the harmonious divisions between on the string, the octave, and the perfect fifth, and these things like that. And so, not only was so that's one important metaphysical kind of theme that is emphasized in chant. And so, yeah, when you listen to it, I mean, really try to pick out these different voices, and maybe even look at those of you who read music, or if you don't read music, you can look at a sheet music of chant and see how the voices play. Again, it's the many different voices, the melody, the rhythm, time change, all of that kind of thing, somehow being connected and mimicking the one great voice. And this is the other part of it, is that when we have painting in the image, but when we add the aspect of voice, logos, speech. So logos has, in the history of philosophy and this stuff, this kind of double meaning of speech, voice. In the beginning, there was the logos from the book of John, but also it is that speech and logos is the structure of reality itself, the reasoned logical structure of reality. So um, this the voice being the spiritus, right? The spirit, the expression of soul and spirit, and God breathing in to Adam to create him. So singing and the vibration of the voice, and again, this is why Plato was very cautious about what music could be played, because it moved us, because it vibrated with our spirit, and was in this relationship not only expressive but impressive, if I can make up a word on the fly, of the relationship of to our soul. And so this is what chant was. It wasn't just simply singing these things. It was a direct reflection of the divine order and the divine breath, and the power of speech and the power of song and the power of music.